Hey everybody, clearing. Okay, today is going to be a Divine Masculine check-in, but the first thing I'm being asked to pull cards on is mission for the feminines. So for those of you who are wanting a little bit of a nudge in the right direction, let's see what the Divine has to say regarding Divine Feminine mission at this time, service in the world. What is it that we can know regarding? What is the next step for the Divine Feminine regarding service and mission in the world? We are getting the Cosmic Heart, devotion, potency, and make your life a moving prayer. So I'm truly getting Divine Feminines. This is all about stepping into your light. You know, that darn card that fell out yesterday, I am terrified, just got knocked off the pile right beside this card. When it fell, that card got knocked out as well. So for some of you, you might have literally past life or, you know, nervousness for your own sacred spiritual expression in the world. It is a very true resonance on the planet that we've moved out of. As the Divine Feminine, we are no longer being targeted the way that, let's say, witch burnings and that combative sort of energy has run rampant in times past. We've come through that. It's balancing out. It's safe. So do some clearing, do some meditation. If you are afraid to be seen in public for your true and glorious, potent self, Divine Feminines, do that work to clear it, because those energies no longer have a grip on the planet, and it is a new atmosphere. It's not going back to the way that it was. It is safer and safer. So make your life a fully integrated, moving, living prayer. In all things, seamlessly flow between all things, Divine Feminine. And that also is your natural gift and talent, or your collection of natural gifts and talents. As you seamlessly express those in all walks of your life, even in unassuming places like jobs and roles, let's say the masks of the past, where we had to be formal in a way that showed social standing or place in society, bring that spirituality truly into it. We are moving into an ascended, more energetic, more beautiful expression of seamless presence and awareness. So let this be an encouragement for those of you who haven't shown the world your true essence yet. Try it out. See what's around you. Listen to those conversations at the grocery store or in passing even. What are people talking about? Come out of your shell. Okay, how is this playing out in the Divine Feminine world? Aw, Queen of Cups and Ace of Swords, both in the reverse. This is that psychic intuitive connection to the energy, and the Queen or the Swords in the reverse also is withholding conversations or not knowing how to bridge those gaps. Page of Pentacles is the starting small, simple kindness, love in action. That is the confidence building doorway to get your true expression of compassion out into the world and have that sword of truth ready to flow from this unconditionally loving, glorious, present, love-filled Divine Feminine essence and compassion in action in the world. So look for ways to, you know, not even just pay it forward. This is small gestures, but be on it, feminines. Be love in action. Be the ones we've been waiting for. Okay, so let's dive into the Divine Masculine reading. What is the Divine Masculine collective up to? How are they thinking of the connection at this time with their Divine Feminine? How are they feeling on the heart space? Those are my two twin flame cards. How are the masculines wishing for, I want to say, progress in this connection? Queen of Fire, Divine Feminine, Queen of Flames. What action are the masculines taking? What is the biggest challenge at this time for the masculines? What is the spirit-guided solution for that challenge? And where is the energy going in the near future? When I say that, I just want to remind, I loosely think of the next 3 weeks. And so seeds can be planted or potentials unveiling. Let's see what we've got. So what is it that the masculines are thinking about the connection? Oh, they've got so much unspoken love with the King of Cups here. Funnily enough, that's the counterpart to the Queen of Cups that just showed up. So as you step into mission, as you express from that place, I have a feeling we've got spooky action at a distance here, and the masculines will drop some of this anxiety. As you step into your own, that energetically, what you do for self, you do for twin. And there are the counterparts saluting each other across the energy waves here. The Nine of Orbs is anxiety, though. Not being able to know how to break the ice, to actually be honest about the amount of love that's here for you, Divine Feminines. So masculines, just don't go into this overthinking, this nightmares and anguish and entrenching energy. This could actually mean that the divine masculines are starting to get nightmares because they may still be living lives that are not in alignment with divine union, with their spiritual path. And so their subconscious could actually be giving them signs and synchronicities through dreams, through nightmares of losing the divine feminine if they don't take action, of the divine feminine being hurt, anything like that, to get the masculine back and focused with the love towards the feminine. That subconscious driver there, I'm feeling for the masculines, they're really being reminded, if they are repressing the connection, if they aren't allowing themselves to consciously celebrate it and come forward, this is an energy of their dream space giving them that information. Push. Pardon me. Throat chakra. Okay, what are the masculines feeling on the heart space? Hanged Man with the Ten of Orbs. This is the card that comes after the 9. So it's also the existential crisis. This is letting go of the rock bottom energy and having faith. This is about taking a leap of faith, letting go of the overthinking, letting go of the anxiety, doing something, making a move. The Hanged Man is all about yes or no. With this pendulum, it's about asking, about timing. Is it time? I believe the feminines got this in this location yesterday. So both, again, are very much considering the others. Is it time to end the disbelief in this connection, is what I'm hearing. Okay, what are the masculines wishing? There's the equal give and take card that we had yesterday, and the 8 of Cups. So the masculines are desiring to direct the flow of their energy into the appropriate places and to the appropriate recipients. These are two different feminines. This one has brown hair, this one has blonde hair. So that doesn't have to be karmic partner hair color and divine feminine hair color, but it can be. It can represent differences in hair color, but there are two different feminines here, and the masculines know that they are ready to receive love from the feminine and let go of another energy here. So for those who third parties don't apply in the form of another feminine, this can simply be the masculines walking away from anything that doesn't honor the equal give and take in this connection. So you name it, take it how it resonates. It's walking away from that towards more of an enlightened present motion. What action are the masculines taking? The Queen of Cups. This is the card the feminines got in the opening, and it is the counterpart. This is the long-term abundance. I'm actually being told to hold up the unspoken love, the amount of knowing. Look at, he has his eyes closed, meditating with this singing bowl and sending that resonance out. This is the long-term abundance. This is innovation, legacy, the full picture in the physical, commitment. There are blended families in this. There's a dog for loyalty. There's a tree of life and celebration, children playing and happy. So the divine masculine knows that you are the ideal counterpart. You are the most loving person that the masculine has ever met. You have been intuitively made for each other, is what I'm hearing, and there's no better fit for the long term than you. Love is where it's at, I'm hearing. So the masculines are taking action towards that alignment. If this card strictly represents their own intuitive navigation, they are heavily mirroring you, divine feminine, with your cosmic heart card to begin with here, and stepping into full embodiment in all things, prayer in all things. The masculines are matching that there, is what I'm seeing. What is the biggest challenge for the masculines at this time? Oh, we have the Hanged Man and the Sage of Crystals. This can be a partner in the physical that they are deciding about, or deciding about becoming committed to you. So this is a decision. Again, we've got the Hanged Man, this resistance, the existential crisis, the rock bottom, the overthinking. That's got to come to an end at some point. Here's the Hanged Man, here's the Hanged Man. So let's just take this as commitment, because we've got long-term commitment and we've got the divine counterparts here, King and Queen of Cups. This represents making this real, grounding it into the physical, out of the ethereal cups and into the physical commitment. So the challenge is deciding whether or not this is what they want to commit to. They know you're a real option. They know you are the long-term solution, is what I'm hearing here. They know your ideal counterparts. I believe this is a matter of, is it time yet or not? Their subconscious is really trying to impress upon them that they are too far away from you in some capacity here. So there is a challenge regarding timing. What is the spirit-guided solution? Let the towers fall, masculine. Go for it. Make the changes in the physical. This is the Pentacles suit, just like this Crystals suit and the Ten of Pentacles. You can't get to this Ten of Pentacles without investing and making the changes out with balance here. The yin-yang masculines, this is start small, do one at a time. This is a juggling card, a budgeting card, but this is the Tower, which means major foundational changes from one thing to another. So for some, there's that third party energy again coming up a little bit, walking away from other energies, streamlining towards you being the primary focus in the physical, companion, divine feminine for the long term. And divine masculine, this is making the shift from the old foundations to the new long term legacy, higher timelines, one step at a time, as divinely guided. So masculines with the Hanged Man twice, really getting into that zone to discern what each step will be. Don't just sit in indecision. Definitely come into, how do I go from the old to the new? Look for specific actionables that take you in that direction. It's not done all at once. It's bite-sized pieces, masculines. What direction is the connection going? Five of Crystals, which is the Five of Coins, and the Knight of Coins. Knight of Coins is the slowest moving knight in the deck. For some, with this in the reverse, it's going to happen overnight. Overnight, out of separation, and boom, Tower's going to fall, and then the new change is coming in. Many blessings to you that happens for, because there is that potential here. Just alignment. Click, click into full alignment. and these changeovers. The masculines are really getting to a threshold where that is entirely possible. For some, there's a little bit more of a, I'm hearing paralyzing like fear with this energy. It's like a dead stop, a gridlock. So it won't last forever though, because that is a mustering the courage to go through with the inevitable is what I'm hearing. Let's see what the masculines would say about this energy at this point. What is it that you're trying to express here, masculines, with the 5 of coins? Let me hold you. Yeah, they don't want to wait any longer. They don't want you to be left out in the cold any longer. It's like right away. And then here's the cold feet. So you have so many choices and options in the reverse. So what they might not be telling you is that they're still working through worthiness issues to see that they can be this one for you when you may have so many options. Remember, you're their ideal, so you challenge them in the most sincerely deep ways, just like they challenge all of your worthiness to be purged and come to the surface, all those issues for you, feminine. So that's part of the process. For some, they really are in this immediate, but I'm feeling a distinct split. Might be different waves of twins, but there are 2 distinct collective groups that I'm tuning into. One of them is ready to rumble and the other one is still tentatively working on mustering up the confidence. I'm actually going to pull a card to support the divine masculines who are watching that are still having these shadow insecurities. What is it we can see? Set healthy boundaries and sing your own song. So these 2 cards are coming up for the masculines that are still worried that there is too much competition for their feminine. Set healthy boundaries, meaning take it slow. You don't have to make it a gridlock. Start somewhere and sing your own song. Your feminine loves you, masculine. You are the perfect match. You are the ideal counterpart. And so singing your own song, don't be afraid to sing your own song. Be unapologetically you, masculine. And that's going to show you and give you the confidence over time that your feminine not only isn't running for the hills when you show your true self, but adoring you even more for it. So just set those boundaries and get to know your feminine. And then for those who are in the let me hold you energy, let's get some advice for those masculines. Whoa! Wow, a lot of cards fell out. I'm just gonna roll through them really fast. So truth transcends illusion, 22. That is a union-y card if I've ever seen one. So it's like a sudden recognition. And flamingo spirit, embrace the in-between. Yeah, so masculines who have said let me hold you, that are ready to come in, you know that truth transcends illusion, and that as the illusion is falling away, you are coming into total empowerment, and you can compromise. You can be on the way, in the physical, in connection. It doesn't have to be all or nothing. And use your mind wisely. So definitely keep believing in those miraculous things when pigs fly. Keep thinking about the higher timelines. Love is all around, and turn knowledge into wisdom. So basically, you've got this, masculines. If you're feeling ready, you are ready. And just keep your wits about you and go for it. These connections are not typical relationships, and so I'm not surprised that the masculines are getting advice even if they feel they're ready, because it's highly energetic, as twins know. Okay, let's get a frequency card for the feminines watching. What is it we can end with here for the feminines? Seal of Venus, elemental magic, self-love, and protection. You are protected. I'm going to say it again. You're in a love bubble as you go out and do the service of the divine, as you bring light and love to the world. You are protected like never before. There is an entourage of protection, of guides, angelics, of, you know, all of your ancestors around you at all times. Be humble, be merciful, be you in the world. You are protected. There's a huge message coming through. Be the light in the world, dear ones. And for the masculines, ooh, again, a whole bunch of cards flying all over the place. Crystal capacitor, storage, timed release, and focused force. More of that deliberate action forward I'm getting here for you masculines. The time is now for some of you, and if you're not quite in that energy, this is a very deliberate, focused progression. Make those steps. Activate. You will be so empowered and so confident and reassured by the energy you get in return. Oh, gate of returning. So entrance, death, rebirth, and passage. So you hear this, feminines. I know you're still watching. The masculines are truly getting the nudge to return, to come into union, to reconnect on some level. So if you haven't heard from your masculine and you think only when pigs fly, we've got that card again, some of you are going to be pleasantly surprised. Didn't I say yesterday that the sun will come out tomorrow? So some of you are getting confirmation of these kind of energies today. You may not have heard from your masculine in a while. Some of you are getting communication, but masculines, you're getting the green light to communicate. And heart wave resonator, ecstasy, rapture, flux, and amplification. As you come into the resonance of the heart of the divine feminine, I'm just going to hold up our counterparts again, the King and Queen of Cups. As you come into that compassionate heart wave resonation, it is ecstasy, rapture, flux, amplification. Rapture is these amazing ascension energies coming through all of us on the planet right now. And so together, you're rising up exponentially here, amplified together, masculines. You did get the lone wolf card. Let's see what it said again. Where is that card? Did I put it back on the stack? Where are you, card? Did it get buried? I wanted to hold it up again. There it is. Turn knowledge into wisdom. So bring your best to the table, but you don't have to go it alone anymore. And your feminine is not in competition. This is an amplification. We're getting it again. Augmentation of all that goodness that you are, masculine. Your feminine has been designed as your perfect counterpart to amplify everything that you are. These unions are exquisite. They are like nothing the world has ever seen, and it's going to change the world. They are already changing the world. I know, I work with twins from all over the world, and I know what you are all up to, you amazing, amazing light beams. Bye for now.